What's up guys, it's me again Jet and welcome back to my channel. In the following tutorial, I'm going to show you how to create gradients in InDesign. I'll then show you how to save and load gradients for future projects in your InDesign templates and projects. What is a gradient, by the way? A gradient is a blend of two or more colors or of two tints of the same color. Well-chosen gradients add depth and dimension to your layouts, but using too many gradients can cause confusion for the viewers. So easy on the color combinations, okay? Oh, and if you're new to my channel, welcome, and be sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell. If you appreciate that I make videos like this, please subscribe, like, and share this video on social media. It really helps the YouTube algorithm and gives me reasons to keep making these videos. Alright, let's get on with it. Alright, part 1 of the tutorial is how to make a gradient. So to create a gradient in InDesign, you must first have access to both the gradient panel, this, and if you don't see this one over here, it can be found also in Window, Color, and a Gradient. And also you need to have access to the gradient tool, which is this one over here. It's usually found or located in the left toolbar. So the gradient panel, this one, is used to define the type of gradient and the colors, while the gradient tool, the tool here, is used to apply the gradient to your objects. Step 2. The gradient panel will select a white and black gradient by default, like this one here. To apply this gradient to an object, just select the gradient tool, just click on that one, and then click on an object. And for this tutorial, let's just use a square. Just click on that, and then draw a square. Now you have a black and white gradient color on your square. Step 3, to define the gradient color in the gradient panel, you must first open up the swatches panel, this here, and if you can't find it here, just go to Window, Color, Swatches. Alright. Once you have the swatches panel open, you need to select a color swatch that you want to use. For example, this pink color here, and then drag it from the swatches panel and drop it on the color stop in the gradient panel. So just click on that one, drop it over here. There you go. Step 4, define the ending color, which is this black one here, by repeating the same steps and dragging a color swatch on the end color stop. For example, I want a green one, and I'll just drag and drop it here. Now it changes the color of my gradient. Step 5, once the colors have been defined, you can choose to adjust the location of the starting point and or the end point. So actually you can do this, just slide this to wherever you want. This will change the look and smoothness of the gradient. So to do this, just click and drag the color stop left or right until you're happy with the result. Step 6, to edit the look of the gradient further, you can adjust the location of the midpoint, which is this diamond icon over here. This is where the gradient displays an even mix of both the starting and the ending colors. So to do this, just simply drag the diamond left or right. So you can change how it looks. If you want more green or more pink, there you go. Now step 7, you can also add extra colors to your gradient. To do this, you need to drag a color from the swatches panel into the gradient panel. So if you want yellow, just click and drag and then drop it anywhere in your gradients panel. There you go. And you can also change this by dragging this diamond or dragging these points here. So it depends on how you want it to look. Step 8, to delete color stops, simply click and drag the stop down until it disappears. So if you don't want the green one, just drag it down. There you go. Alright, step 9, you can also adjust the angle of the gradient. This is done by entering a value in the angle box. So this is the angle box here. So if you want the gradient to be like 45 degrees, just put 45 and then it will change the angle of the gradient, just like that. Now part 2 of this tutorial is how to save a gradient in InDesign. So to save a new gradient that you have created, you must add it to the swatches. So this one you must add it here. So select the object with the gradient that you want to save applied to it and open up the swatches panel and then click on the new swatch button. This one should be selected, and then you open up your swatches panel and then just click new swatch. And this will save your gradient as a swatch called new gradient swatch by default, and you can double click on it to change the name. Part 3 of this tutorial is how to load a gradient in InDesign. So step 1, you need to access the swatches panel again, and then if you have saved your gradient previously, for example, let's delete this one, right? And then let's do a circle, okay? If you want to load that swatch, just click on this element and then click on new gradient, and it will change the gradient of your new element. Awesome, you're finished! Congratulations, you have successfully completed this tutorial. I hope you found this tutorial helpful and that you've learned many new tips and tricks that you can use for your future illustrations and designs. If you appreciate that I make videos like this, please like, subscribe, and share this video on social media. It really helps the YouTube algorithm and gives me reasons to keep making these videos. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Keep watching and keep learning. Bye!